DozhaToldya.com.
It's about time to get it started. It's the DozhaToldya Radio, or the DozhaToldya Podcast. And this is Amp the Pen. If Amp ain't gonna do it, who will? You did.
If Amp don't do it, who will? AMP don't talk about it, who will? I was on social media last night, Duval promo. Last night I looked at the news, saw that they shot at the school. Acting a fool, put me in the mood. Said, son, you a king. Last night I was watching the news, acting the fool. They shot at the school, put me in the mood. Said, son, you a king. And this morning I looked in the mirror. I looked in the mirror, I saw it more clear. You more than a nigga, said, son, you a king. Yeah, this morning I looked in the mirror. Woke up and I looked in the mirror. I saw these more clear. You more than a nigga. Said, son, you got powers inside of your tongue. Just speaking and watch it become. In my city, they rate you like Sparta. The youngest is hard. They sparking the gun. We just trying to be there for our sons. Make them shine. White Air Force Ones. When he rise and wake up in the morning, put fire in his eye. The sparkling sun. You smarter than them, son. You well above average. Don't be a father. Control your own narrative. Be your own person. There ain't no comparison. Trying to be cool. It ain't enough parenting. I'ma tell you like my daddy told me. I come down to that school, boy. I'ma embarrass you. I'ma tell you, the jits at that school, they fuck with my son, bitch, I'm out of character. How you say you wanna be a billionaire, but won't sacrifice a little sleep? Won't follow the necessities of the recipe, but still everybody wanna eat. Son, you a king, you know what that mean? They gon' throw rocks at the throne, turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones, then money dance down the road to success. Don't blow your money, learn to invest, count up the cost, calculate risk. Meta Quest watch, Apple Watch, there's a whole calculator right down your wrist. Think like a king and be royal in speech, preparing for war when it's times of peace. Your head on the swivel, crown of docs, they dread it cause that's your antenna to God. I'm giving you keys, you just gotta unlock. Last night I was watching the news. They shot up a school, that shit wasn't cool. Said, son, you a king. And this morning I looked in the mirror. I saw things more clear. You more than a nigga. Said, son, you a king. Yeah. But all I know, you a king, that's on bro. You a seed, tried to bury you cause they scared of you, now watch it grow. And all I know is you a king, that's on bro. You a seed, tried to bury you cause they scared of you, now watch it grow. Yeah. One thing about my city though, it's filled with young kings. Watch it grow. But when I talk to them, can't be a hypocrite. Yeah. When I was a youngin', I was a foodie, this way before I went hard in the studio. Really wore a 12, but I bought a 13, just to leave enough room in my shoe for a little 22. Like it's all bright with the zip on the side, had the pistol behind the all-white swoosh. Had the pistol behind her, that's my little papa. Don't make me pop you beef, we cook that whopper with a choppy. Spot him, I got him, John Wick shit. Havana Joes and goals before I was growing my wig. Some jits, we snuck in the club and we drunk and we yelling these songs. We throw up our arms, the sets want a trip. Who won't smoke with us, Nardo with? I was a youngin', me and my age, yo, about that cheese and our chips. Queso, all had visions of spinning the bins. We can't do that if we fight in the cage though. When I was a youngin', I was a foodie, that's way before I went hard in the studio. One thing I know, and God need to get through to you, something gon' move in you. Maybe that's why Freestyle got in the studio playing his tunes on this flute, and though I don't understand it, maybe it's beautiful. Maybe he's in tune with how the spirit be moving, it blow through your soul like a piccolo. Or maybe he's saying something different though. Maybe he's saying the way that these killers be hiding they face playing peekaboo. That just one of those hoes in you just like a flute or a piccolo. But all I know is you a king, that's on bro. You a seed, tried to bury you, cause they're scared of you, watch you grow. And all I know is you a king, that's on bro. You a seed, tried to bury you, cause they scared of you, watch it grow. And all I know is you a king, that's on bro. You a seed, tried to bury you, cause they scared of you, now watch it grow. And all I know is you a king, that's on bro. You a seed, tried to bury you, cause they scared of you, watch it grow. Now watch it go. Young king.
Yes, sir.
Young king. Young king.
Young king.
Watch you grow. And all I know is you a king, that's on bro. You a seed, tried to bury you, cause they scared of you, watch you grow. And all I know is you a king, that's on bro. You a seed, tried to bury you, cause they scared of you, now watch you grow.
You're listening
to you a king.
Radio.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Doja. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's Doja Told You.
You're listening
Your King
Radio. You're listening to Doja Told You Radio.
Yes, sir. That is Amp the Pen. Brand new music from Amp the Pen. The name of the song is called Young King. Y'all make sure y'all go stream that ASAP. ASAP, like ASAP Rocky, man. And we bike. Nah, for real. We bike. And this is Doja Told You, the podcast, number 96. I said number 96. First part of the year, man. We bike like we never left. Appreciate all the support, man. Over the break, y'all been watching the YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening on the Mixler app, if you're watching us on the Facebook, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. If you miss any part of the show, you can always double back and find it on the YouTube channel. We also got a couple of clips from, the highlight clips from the old shows. And we got a special show that we put out this week while we were away for the holiday. We had the Duval Top 40, man. Shout out to all those that was included on the Duval Top 40, man. All those that was included on the Duval Top 40. It was a heck of a show, man. Really enjoyed myself doing the Duval Top 40 this year. In case you didn't make the Duval Top 40, get to work. Get to work, It's still, it's a whole new year ahead. So, we'll be watching. You can send your music in at DozhaToldya.COM. All the information is right here on the side right here. Make sure you listen in on the Mixler app. If you miss any shows and you want to listen in the car, you can go to the Mixler app, or you could just go to mixlr.com, Doja Told You Radio. And if you would like to, give a donation, help us out, the Cash App is right there, Doja Told You Radio, DozhaToldyaRadio. And you'll see my real name pull up. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all platforms. We on IG, we on Facebook, we on Twitch. Shout out everybody that is listening to us on Twitch. And again, everybody that watches us on YouTube, all our YouTubers. We love everybody, and we thank you for the support, and we look forward to having a hell of a year in 2024, man. This is going to be a great year. I can feel it already. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's get this thing started, man. Cause we hold on. Matter of fact, let's go to commercial break. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Doja. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's Doja Told You. Yes, sir. If you would like to be a part of the DozhaToldya Podcast, make sure you just hit us up and let us know at DozhaToldya.COM, man. You know what I'm saying? We film right out of Atlanta. But we can work it out, We could do, you could call in. We might start doing call-ins this year. We might do a couple of Zoom call shows. So there's always a possibility to be a part of the show. Just let us know. First and foremost, we've been doing this for quite some time, but this will be the first time that we ask the listeners and the viewers. You could either let us know in the comment box on Mixler or YouTube. Let us know what you would like to see in 2024, what we can do to improve. What's your favorite part of the show? Is it the music? Is it the topics? Is it, the crazy rants? Do y'all need me to go off on a few people? Just let us know how y'all feel about the show, man. You could drop your critiques in the comments, or if you got a little private long critique, you could again drop it in the email DozhaToldya.com. And once again, the Duval Top 40, man, was a very special show. It's now available on YouTube, also available on the Twitch channel. And I'll go ahead and recap. I'll go ahead and run a real quick recap of the. Should we do a real quick recap? Why not? For all those that were included, congratulations. If you want to see the full chart, go to DozhaToldya.com, excuse me. And everything is right there on the website. You gotta just scroll down a little bit. Let me show y'all what we're talking about. Go to the website. Boom, right there. Toldya's Duval's Top 40 2024. We had several new additions to the chart this year, and a lot of talent in Duval, man. So this is just to prove that there's a lot of talent in the city. So all those artists, all those DJs and influencers out there and promoters out there that are not putting on for the city, ain't no reason for that. It ain't no reason for that, man. Stop being scared. Start being creative. And start believing in your own city and the sound that's coming out of the city, man. Shout out to Reese Montana at number 40, Chloette at 39, Loose Bills at 38, Desnato at 37, Alexa Sophia at 36, Big Cho at 35, 34, Natra C, 33, Ebonique, 32, Fishgale Field, who reporting live from the Laker game right now, 31, Trap Beckham, 30, Dev Died Alone, 29, My Guy, Lefty Guns, Rap G at number 28, OK Teach at 27, that boy Breaker 10-4 at 26, the lovely and beautiful Angel Charity Lanique at 25, rest in peace, Young Cash at 24, Broadway Louie at 23, Ash B at 22, Lil Westside at 21, Tony Boy at 20, J. Breezy at 19, Alex Harmony at 18, 17, Sandro going crazy, 16, my cuz, Two-Tone, 15, The Love Culture, and I forgot to play some new Love Culture. I got to play that during the next break. 14, Jeremy Ryan, 13, Mecca the Marvelous, 12, Prince Akeem, 11, Seti Hendrix, what else? The top 10, Nato Wick, Cutie at number 9, Skeet McFlurry at number 8, my guy T. Givens, 1/3 of the La Villa Project at number 7, 6 is Miss Chameleon, 5, Lil Papa, 4, Marcus Matrix, and the last 3 spots is kind of a 3-way tie, but just to, keep it non-political, we got Tony Red at 3, Chulo Ramon at 2, and Dumar 1K at that number 1 slot. Congratulations to all those that were featured. Again, if you were not featured, there's a few honorable mentions. Shout out to Thrill the Player, Lil Duval, and they Duval Music Hall of Fames. Oh yeah, and T-Ron. I didn't mention T-Ron, but he Hall of Fame too in Duval County. He ain't really got to rap no more. He ain't got to rap. All right. So there was a few favorites that I had too. Favorite movies, favorite TV shows, favorite podcasts. And we didn't get a chance to shout them out, so I'm going to go ahead and take the time to do that right now, because why not? Let's see. First, where should we start first? The albums. Our favorite albums from last year. Oh, Hold on. Let me get it so I can pull it up the right way. I want to pull it up the right way. Favorite albums from 2023. In case y'all missed them, here we go. Killer Mike with Michael. Young Thug, Business is Business. Mike Jenkins, The Patience. Coco Jones, What I Didn't Tell You. SZA with SOS. Doja Cat, that Doja Cat with Scarlett. And what else? Hold on. Y'all see it, right? Y'all see it, right? Y'all see it. Oh, they getting real rowdy next door too. Them folks getting real rowdy. Hold on, man. Them folks getting real rowdy next door. I gotta tell them to cool off over there. Oh, wait. It's not working. Anyway. Oh, well. I just messed it up. Anyway, Nick Grant, Sunday Dinner, Boosie, Going Through Some Things, Offset with Set It Off, Young Nudie with Gumbo, Gunna with A Gift and a Curse, Travis Scott, Utopia, Rod Wave, Nostalgia, Key Glock, Glaucoma 2, Rilo Rodriguez with Ben 1, DJ Drama, I'm Really Like That, Metro Boomin, Heroes, and Villains for our favorite albums. Favorite movies. That Oppenheimer, man. Really enjoyed that Oppenheimer. All the ops. Hunger Games, Songbirds and Snakes. Very good movie, man. If you haven't seen that movie, man, y'all need to go check that out. Hunger Games, Songbirds and Snakes. Yeah, that one was special. Why is it messing up here? Okay, I think I fixed it. I think we back in the game. All right, yeah, there we go. Songbirds and Snakes, Hunger Games, Mission Impossible, The Dead Reckoning, The Creator, Killers of the Flower Moon, The Burial, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, They Cloned Tyrone, Leave the World Behind, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, very good movie. Cocaine Bear, I'll be honest, I didn't even watch it, but I just felt like it was one of the good movies. What up, Nino Down? Appreciate you for checking in, brother. Ferrari, Gran Turismo, Nowhere, the Nike movie Air, and Creed 3, and The Equalizer 3 as the top movies of my favorite movies of 2023. What else we got? TV shows. All right. Rap shit. Shout out to Chameleon. Shout out to Issa Rae. They just wrapped season 2 of Rap Shit. If you haven't seen it, y'all go check that out. Beef. That's available on Netflix. Gen V or Generation V. Ahsoka. Y'all know I'm a Star Wars head, so I definitely enjoyed that rendition of Star Wars characters. Swarm. Was it Donald Glover that produced that one? Yeah, I believe so. Blue Eyed Samurai, The Other Black Girl, The Last of Us for the TV shows, and now podcasts and streams. We got Casanat, Joe Button Podcast, Club Shay Shay, The Hart Helper, The Cheat Code, The God Show, The Gunshine State Podcast, The Pineapple Show, Off the Record with DJ Academics, and the Word on the Net Podcast, man, my other podcast. That is some of our favorites of 2023. And one more shout out that we have to give. And we added a favorites. We're gonna call this one Culture Builders. Those of those individuals that we came across in 2023 that's out there building culture as they see fit. Carrie Michelle, Sierra the event planner, Des Nato, my boy Artie Hammonds, my cousin Deacon the DJ, Rod Garner, Chris Anthony, Zeus from the Smirk Lords, Mal Jones, excuse me, my brother Spencer Jones, and the Jessica Cherry. Those are the culture builders, my favorite culture builders of 2023. And there was really no criteria but to just get out there and make things happen any way that you can do so. If you don't know any of these people, look them up, man. They are some real good people in the culture, and they deserve to be recognized. And they, you know, if you got an idea that you would, you know, that you would like to pitch, reach out to those folks. They from Atlanta, Jacksonville, and Orlando. They really putting it down. So shout out to all those people. The culture builders, our favorite culture builders. What else we got? So speaking of, we was talking about the podcast. I guess we might as well get right on into it. Club Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay had started the year off in a crazy way with old Cat Williams. Cat Williams came on the show and chose violence. Of course, I don't know if anybody has not seen that podcast because he got like 40 to 50 million views in less than 2 weeks. So I'm sure pretty much everybody's seen the podcast. But let's talk about it a little bit. Because Cat Williams, he chose violence. He came for Kevin Hart. He came for a lot of folks, man. Like, yeah, you don't want to mess with Cat Williams, man. That's what we do know. What we do know is you don't want to mess with old Cat Williams. But
if you sign up for their program, you get a light skin, weird face. If you sign up for their program, you get a light skin, weird face.
Wife is what he was saying. Some of the interview might have been a little bit of cap though. It was definitely a truth session, but you know, some of it we can't really take everything that Cat Williams said to be absolutely solid. There was parts of the podcast that, you know, it just didn't really make all the sense in the world, like, just to be honest.
Heavy on.
Cat said that he ran a sub 4340. He said he moved to Florida with his dog, a Rottweiler puppy. It was quite a few parts of the stories that wasn't completely true, right? But one thing that we did find out that I didn't know was that Steve Harvey, the Steve Harvey headline, wasn't real. I ain't really know that. I mean, I thought everybody was envy of Steve Harvey's hairline. And just to find out that was a hairpiece, now that was a shocker to me. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? Like, Not Uncle Steve. You mean to tell me that the Steve Harvey hairline was a whole lie the whole time? And Cat Williams had to expose it in 2024? That one was deep. Then he spoke on Cedric the Entertainer stealing his jokes. How do y'all feel about, Cedric the Entertainer stealing his jokes? What's up, Mads? Mad had to checking in. Get well, Mads. We praying for you. Yeah. Then he said your boy Cedric the Entertainer stole his jokes. And people came with receipts to show that Ced might have stole one of his main jokes that he performed on the Comic View. So you walked into Cat Williams choosing violence is what you walked into. But for what it's worth, I mean, look at Cat Williams. Look at his goatee. The goatee might not be that real. Now, I don't want no smoke. That man gonna probably come after me. I don't want no smoke. Are we so sure that he has a real goatee? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, Mad say protect Cat Williams at all costs. I don't know if he need any protection. He said he said that he'll pop Cedric the Entertainer's stomach. It said if Ced can't get wrong, let Ced get wrong. He said he'll pop that boy's stomach. That was deep. But yeah, man, he also pointed out it had a lot of heat that he for the boy Ricky Smiley. How do y'all feel about what he had to say about Ricky Smiley? Cause Ricky Smiley, he don't bother nobody, but I was about to say the R word. Mentally challenged people. I don't know. I kind of could agree with the Ricky Smiley thing because I don't know. I have never really been a big fan of Ricky Smiley. The Bernice Jenkins character that he played and Lil Daryl. Yeah. Just leave it. Stay out of this one, because we don't want no beef. But with Ricky Smiley, I wasn't really a big fan of Ricky Smiley, man. But the Lil Daryl character on Comic View when he used to do that leave me alone stuff, man. I don't know. But Cat said that he had in his contract. Oh, that's a tattoo he got under his goatee. I thought that was like a fake goatee, but that's a tattoo look like under his goatee. But anyway, he said that he got a clause in his contract that Ricky Smiley, if he plays in the movie with Cat Williams, Ricky Smiley got to wear a dress. How do y'all feel about that? After Ricky Smiley said that he was originally supposed to be Money Mike. Now, I think that was Cap. That was Cat Williams. Cat Williams. I mean, he was coming for everybody too, man. Even Martin Lawrence got a couple of strays. Chris Tucker got a couple of strays. Ludacris got a couple of strays. Boy, I say that Ludacris was in the Illuminati. That was wild. It was like, bruh, say that he was in a meeting, an Illuminati meeting. And Martin Lawrence, I mean, not Martin Lawrence, but Ludacris was chosen over him.
You stole the show in Friday after next.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
Why we go through this, man?
I don't-
Brothers. I believe we related, but go ahead.
You were originally supposed to play Cat Williams' character.
Yes. And Cat Williams was supposed to play my character. And somebody said, no, we want you to play Mike.
The thieving
Mighty
ass
Mike.
Santa Claus.
Right, and then, because Cat Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus.
Right.
That don't even sound right. What's up, Charm? Shout out Charm for checking in on the Facebook. What's up, sister? Love you. Yeah, that ain't really sound right. I ain't gonna front. That ain't really sound right. So after watching them folks go on Club Shay Shay and allegedly tell lies, Cat Williams was like, nah, he ain't having it. And he came with the violence, man. This is one of the jokes
Everybody
that
around here call me Bombinition, it's fine, you call. Everybody around here call me Bombinition, it's fine, you call me that. Don't even worry about it. Everybody call me Bombinition. Everybody call you Bombinicious. Yeah, everybody in the whole city call me Bombinition, don't even worry about it, it's fine. You call me that, don't even worry about it. Bombinicious, this is what everybody call. Yeah, everybody call me that, man, don't worry about it. I'm like, all right, so all week long, my ass talking about Bombinicious, what up, boy?
and Cedric the Entertainer used to be, I mean, I ain't gonna say used to be, he's still my dog. I don't know. I ain't gonna, like, it's a lot of folks that just outright turned on Kevin Hart, Cedric the Entertainer, and Steve Harvey all of a sudden just because Cat Williams, had some few things to say about them. And I don't like that. I ain't like that, Cause if y'all laugh then don't turn on them now. But sometimes Kevin Hart ain't really always the comedy my cup of tea in the comedy department, I have to say. And then sometimes, Ricky Smiley ain't really the person that makes me laugh either. But a lot of folks kind of went right in and had to respond like immediately. They didn't waste no time responding, but they all responded with love. So that's also what threw everything off, because with the way Cat Williams was coming off, like talking about people's wives and all that good stuff, like I was surprised that everybody just had to respond with so much love. But let's go ahead and recap also what Cat was saying about folks wearing dresses. Is this why they mad with Cat Williams? Because he called everybody out about wearing dresses? I mean, look at all these guys that might have been wearing dresses. Y'all see that? You got Eddie Murphy. You got Tyler Perry. Jamie Foxx. Chris Rock done had the dress on. Ricky Smiley. Chris Tucker. Wesley Snipes. Ving Rhames also was in that movie. Arsenio Hall. Miguel. I forgot his last name. Yeah, there go Ving Rhames. Damon Wayans and David Allen Greer, they played gay characters. It wasn't really wearing a dress, but they played gay characters. Will Smith. Steve Urkel. Kel Mitchell. Keenan and Kel. Martin Lawrence. The Wayans. So all the Wayans brothers pretty much to have dresses on or played women. They played white women at that. And then Kevin Hart. That's a terrible dress too. And so when it comes to wearing a dress though, man, I don't really know. Like, do we feel like that's an agenda that Hollywood requires that black men put on dresses in order to get ahead? Or, or do white men feel like wearing a dress is funny? Cause I don't know. I feel like that they just like that kind of comedy. So, a lot of folks be like, yeah, man, I never wear no dress, or, but a lot of folks will do a lot of things for when that check go, you know what I'm saying? When that check get cut, when they be like, yeah, would you do this for $10 million or whatever. Them folks change their mind up real quick. Even Dave Chappelle done had on a dress.
Robin's gonna do the news, and we got some great guests coming in.
With Howard Stern show.
I think I fanned them too much. Jerks. All right, let's play a new video of Baba Boogie's Banana. Rob, you show the tape. What do you think?
Or that might not be Howard Stern.
What's the matter with you? You have a cold?
Yeah, terrible. Some of these dudes look terrible as women, by the way. But Tom Hanks, man, there's been a lot of Robin Williams. There's been a lot of white men that also wore dresses in movies as well. Like, so for it to just be considered an agenda to make black men wear dresses, that could be that's an arguable point. Cause there's a lot of white actors that have put on the dress for a movie role. And everybody loved Miss Doubtfire. Everybody loved Miss Doubtfire. I mean, but they say that, white men really don't really have an issue with it because they don't have to kind of wear a dress to get ahead. So, it don't really count. It don't really fit the same. It just don't fit the same argument when white men are asked to do it. And then some folks are saying that, black folks just have a hyper super masculinity complex. And, when we have to be emasculated and go back to our community, we have to answer to that. And some folks that don't put on a dress, they say that they don't get any jobs. They say that it's never the same if they do or don't put on the dress. Let's hear from Brandon T. Jackson when he played in Big Mama House 3. Let's hear what he had to say about putting on a dress.
It wasn't slack from people. Only Cat Williams. Cat Williams was trying to always say, Brandon, don't wear a dress.
He called you, or is this? No,
he was saying it in the media, so I thought he was heckling me. He was really trying to help me at the time. I didn't know that. I was immature.
Right.
I feel like, dang, why I'm trying to make it. Why you bashing me? And then he was trying to warn me, don't get in the dress. So, the awakened Brandon, you couldn't pay him $1 trillion to get in the dress.
Yeah. Was there how did they present that? Well, you knew right away you had to get in the dress.
I did the scene on Lottery Ticket.
Okay.
That scene on Lottery Ticket. After that, they were pushing his dress on me. It was something about that scene that touched a lot of people, and I think I was too real. I think they did the same thing to Tupac. When you too real, they start looking at you like, hold on.
Man, I've just did my first show of the year, kind of getting back. We almost had to move out.
And then it's like, you know what? He might be a kid. Just put him in a dress.
What do you think the dress is about? Is it to tone us down, to tone that realness down?
I think the dress, personally, is a thing that was is
yeah,
not in our culture
I just put on
to do.
quick
And I think everybody will want to put their culture on us. No, not to hate your culture or your God. If your God say you can put on a dress and your culture is normal for you, that you have the right as a human to choose that. But me, for my God and my culture, my ancient culture, we didn't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was cursed by it. I believe it was a curse that went with that personally, because nothing went right since then. That's truthful. No one can tell me, hey man, you thinking too much, man. Sit down, man. Everything went wrong. Just like everything went right. Everything went wrong when I put on that dress.
And so Cat Williams said that, you know, he really wanted to work with Martin. He said that Martin came to him and was like, man, I want you to be in the next movie that I do. And the movie ended up being Big Mama House 2, I guess, where he kind of had to put on the dress again. And Cat saying like, hey man, you already put on the dress once. Why you got to put it on again? But you know, Martin, I think that's a part of Martin Lawrence's range. When he does a movie where he plays multiple characters, same way with Eddie Murphy. When they do movies, they may play a white man, they may play they mama, you know. And Norbit, he played Rasputia. Martin played his mama in his TV show. They kind of look at it as showing off their acting range. But for some folks, they say if you always have something to say in regards to doing the role, like if they ask you to do something and then you like always got a rebuttal to it, like, oh, I don't want to do it, then yeah, maybe you're not going to get picked again to be on any more roles, you know? Maybe they might look at that like you are hard to deal with. But you know, the black community, you know what I'm saying, we gonna eat that dress, we gonna eat that that part up. Like, definitely. So that man was coming for everybody though, man. That man said that that Ludacris and them, that they all had to what did he say? They all had to get a certain type of wife.
If you sign up for their program, you get a light skin, weird face. If you sign up for their program, you get a light skin.
That was unfair. That was unfair.
You get a light skin,
weird face wife. I mean, don't leave the wives out of here. Like, you're supposed to leave wives out of there. What's up, Toya? How you doing? They're supposed to leave the wives up out of there. And once you kind of cross the line with the kids and the wife, then they're really supposed to be, you know, they're supposed to be fighting words. But is there an epidemic when it comes to Hollywood men and the light-skinned wife? Why isn't there anybody in Hollywood that happily parades a dark-skinned woman on their side? Besides maybe what? Dwayne Wade? I don't know. He lied a little bit, Toya. He lied a little bit. But for me, it was the way that everybody kind of replied with love. Everybody really didn't come back with any vicious comebacks. Especially with Luda. Like, Luda caught like an unfair stray bullet. Cause Luda don't bother nobody. In fact, Luda said he's just gonna come back with a rap.
My heart is always on my mind, like Snoop's cannabis shredder. I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet. Let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns. Yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise. Comedians check your temperature.
Some say that wasn't really a diss. That wasn't really a real comeback. That was light. But at least Luda rapping again. I mean, I'll take it. Luda rapping again. Kevin Hart, kind of didn't really say much. Kevin Hart responded with a tweet. And also just decided to promo a movie that he got coming out. Kevin Hart say, you got to get that anger about you, champ. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer to my next film, Lift, which will be dropping on Netflix in 8 days. There is a moment in the trailer where Thor, whatever, says, I really love you. I now know she's talking about Cat. Mark your calendars, world. This one's gonna be special.
This job, I don't know if it's possible. If there's a way to do it, we find it. We need to intercept $500 million. But we're not taking the gold.
We're taking the plane? The whole plane?
It's kind of hard to take half a plane.
Nice.
Welcome to the team.
They really love you.
I mean, what's not to love?
You are a thief, a con man, a professional liar.
Agree to disagree. This is it. Let's show them what true artistry looks like.
Go.
No.
If it was in a movie, people would be like, ah!
Oh my God.
Ready?
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Lift.
That's a new Kevin Hart movie on Netflix. Actually, it should be on Netflix by now. And I think I might have messed up the Facebook stream. I think we got to come back on Facebook. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. And while I get that fixed, the same way that Cat Williams got his teeth fixed, I didn't even know that he didn't have any teeth. He said that he actually paid to get his teeth fixed after being in the movie. Now that was new news to me. I really didn't know that Money Mike was toothless for real. I really didn't know that. But what I did find interesting is that Money Mike and Ludacris both got sunburn. Sunburns.
Have some holiday cheer.
Holiday cheer these nuts. Get back. Hey, play it.
Mike. Get back.
Play it.
No, let him through. Come on, you little short motherfucker. I'ma sue your ass. Come on, cut me. No. You do want to do it. I guarantee I want to do it.
Think about your mama, man.
Think about my mama. Think about your ass.
Think about what your mama say. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I got a little razzle dazzle. It's all right. My name is Money Mike Player. How you doing? All right, then. Don't squeeze hard. All right, what's happening? This is my young girl, Donna. Say hi, woman. Hi. All right, that'll be quite enough. Thank you so much. See, the thing is, we just opened up around here, you know what I'm saying? And we've been having some problems, obviously, as you see. I appreciate what y'all did, because these cockroaches would have cleaned me out this season. Speaking of cockroaches, where was your antennas when them niggas was stealing my shit out the stove?
Yeah, man. That was his first role, too. Man. Money Mike, man. And ever since, Cat been on a tear But yeah, he did have a perm. He did have the little cornrows. I mean the sideburns. And he say he didn't have any teeth. Mike Epps ever put on Mike Epps was kind of mad that he ain't get talked about. I heard Mike Epps had a little something to say too, because he ain't get talked about. But you know, man, thoughts and prayers to everybody that was involved. Shout out to Cat Williams. I heard that everybody is buying their tickets now for Cat Williams' show. And shout out to Shannon Sharpe, aka Club Shay Shay, for being, you know, one of the top guys in media right now, man. He is killing it, man. So shout out to him and everybody. You know, thoughts and prayers to everybody. If you ain't seen the interview, man, it's a real good truth session. But you can't believe everything. You can't believe everything that these folks got to say, man. So you got to kind of like just be careful on like what you believe. But it's all entertainment. It's all for entertainment. So keeping things moving, man. My boy Camron, man, on a new Camron is on a new season of It Is What It Is. It Is What It Is podcast is back with a brand new season. And I just want to just point out for all those folks that were, for the folks that was like, that used to say Camron couldn't rap, I want to call y'all out. Cause I remember folks used to be like, man, Camron can't rap, man. Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity. Yeah. Hootie Moody. Them folks used to talk about that boy Cam real bad. But Cam is a top tier rhymer, man. Cam dropped a freestyle on It Is What It Is, to start the It Is What It Is podcast off. Let's get into that freestyle, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love the new mature Cam too, man. Shout out to his podcast. Shout out to Mace, Murder Mace, and watch Cam go off on this beat.
DozhaToldya Radio.
Said being with you is like an odyssey. Well, is it? I don't know, probably. I did a lot of things to stay away from poverty. Roll Mob Deep cause of havoc made me a prodigy. R.P. Bandana PM, my father Gene. Grandpa Jerry, Grandma Dot, that was my heart and queen. From Andre Hudson shit, I used to borrow jeans. Then Wu-Tang made that song, all they called it cream. Thanks Method Man, that hook made my Beretta dance. And no, I never left no prints, I had them leather hands. 38 it never jammed, just smoke like the Neverlands. Been fly for years, seemed like I never land. I was in Rhode Island counting millions in the Sheridan. All brown Shirley for sure made me prevalent. Way before Moderna, I gave fiends they medicine. I'm from 140, if I did this out of tenement. I rode the 101, the 2, the M1 bus, 3 train, 4 train, Brooklyn, they used to bum rush my block. It's old dumb dust, I had a poppy to front us, I let this money become me, let me write to Columbus. Got with the gunners, the runners, turned out humongous to numbers. We had the winner when Jay was doing the summers. Braun, still in high school, dunking and hitting jumpers, kept Marvin Rich with him. Leo Rose like, why you dump us? Saturday's deposit, chase a SunTrust. Word to Donald that no one will ever trump us. About to put that in my bio. I'm a Harlem nigga, got accepted by Ohio. How? Why? Of course, I was really out there with them. Shot the buck in my nerve just before the algorithm. Man, the stamp on the dope was dope, it says Style and River. Man, they smoke good, real good. I had pounds to give them. I lived in the residence on 161 after Club 69. Niggas had to get their gun. If you fucked in the parking lot, there was a hit and run. Till the boys came, this shit was fun. Yeah, it was. Anyway, I told baby girl, grab your gear. She like, goddamn, Cam, I ain't even wrap my hair. Plus, I got work tomorrow. My schedule I have to clear. I said you offering information. I ain't asked to hear. Curved up. Man, I can't even falter. And while leader on cause, I never see her alter. You know who I am, Cam, a.k.a. Culture. Saturday Night Fever, but the revolver's on Travolta. I grew up with the snake rats and vultures. How you hate on me and murder, nigga, just applaud us. Everywhere I went, I made Harlem look gorgeous. Pull up on these diamonds, Mortal Kombat, flawless. And my suit stay like 8 times your mortgage. Emmys on the way, 40 seconds on the Forbes list. I'm talking tunnel vision, yeah, tunnel vision. I sold bundles and I went down to the tunnel flipping. On my block you had to rumble, cutting fumble missions. Flat screens, now I had antennas on the television. Shit, I'm right where I need to be. Welcome back to season 3, it's killer, bitch. Relax, man.
That's right, we bite. We bite, man. I had a little technical difficulties, man. I made mistaken killed the feed on Facebook and Twitch, but we bite. But yeah, man, all y'all that said that that Camron couldn't rap, man. Yeah. Cam really top tier when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, that rapping stuff, man. And I like the way that he got a little maturity to his style now. Like, you know, he no longer kind of mad. And he also they got a nice podcast, man. But he also was on the podcast and he had some remarks about the label of being called African American. And I actually agreed with him on this one, man. Y'all check this one out.
It doesn't have a color on it though. I'm looking at my license. It doesn't have a color on it though. It doesn't.
Cause your face is the color now. What year did you get your license? I don't know. Different states have different stuff. Year? We don't even gotta go into the license. When you go fill out a test when you're in school and they ask you this, that, and the third, this, that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. And I know we gotta get back to our topics. We already a few minutes in. I'd rather feeling black than African American. Because Africans don't even fuck with us.
Wow.
Because they don't.
And Americans do?
Well, you're American, Mace. You're born in America. When you go to the Olympics, and when I say African American, you go over there, they call us Yankees and all that. They fuck with us, but we're not from the motherland. We're from America. So I'd rather say I'm a black American. When we go to the Olympics as a country, and somebody black is fighting from the United States, you don't say African American. You say American. You don't even put a color on it. It's an American fighter fighting a European fighter, or China or Japanese or anything. You're known in the Olympics as an American. It doesn't matter what color you are. You're an American fighting against somebody from Cameroon or Senegal, whatever. The point being is they don't categorize it when it's world competition, but when it's other shit, it needs to be categorized. So I consider myself a black American. I don't consider myself African American. And shout out to all my niggas in Africa. Much love. But y'all don't consider us real Africans. Y'all don't.
What y'all think about that? You know, the thing about black people in America, we might be the only country that actually kind of goes by the label black and white. But one thing that we do have to accept, black folks in America, is that we are American. We helped build America. Not even help. We are responsible for building America. A lot of the inventions, the real American inventions, come from black folks. And for what it's worth, a lot of us may not even have any African for real in our blood. You know, I feel that right, Toya? I feel that some of the Native Americans are black. I feel like, you know, you got your I guess what they call them red skin Native Americans, but I think that a lot of the Native Americans were actually the original black folks, and that some of the blood and some of the genealogy or whatever, however you say it, was kind of like changed over time. But back in the days, man, this is probably why the Africans don't mess with us. This clip right here probably why the Africans don't mess with us.
Africa, you from Africa, you African booty scratcher. All right, does anybody know what the name of this place is?
That's Africa. I know that.
But did you know that Africa is the place where the body of the first man was found? My daddy says that makes it the place where all people originated from. That means everybody's really from Africa. Everybody. All y'all.
I'm from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia.
Like a now you from Africa.
I'm from Africa. You from Africa, you African booty scratcher.
Y'all remember African booty scratcher?
Kick your ass.
Okay, boys, that's enough. Count to 10 and be quiet.
I'll get my brother to shoot you in the face.
Come on.
Get your brother. Get your brother. I get your brother. Here's to hit him with the African booty scratcher, boy. You did not want to be called no African booty scratcher. Or growing up in Miami, boy, being called a Haitian was also like fighting words back in the days, man. But yeah, a lot of the black folks are really indigenous. We are really, you know, some of the indigenous Americans. And there's a lot of our history that is all mixed up and whitewashed. So they say, like, when you actually do those DNA tests and you do those, or not DNA, but when you do those 23andMe's and Seminoles are dark. My boy say Timucuans was dark. The Timucuans are from Duval. Okay, Shed dropping some knowledge in the chat. LaToya says that we are definitely indigenous. So again, they say when you do some of those DNA, to trace your DNA, they say them folks is lying to y'all. They say they want to confuse us to try to make us feel like that we from Africa originally, and you know, just to kind of just mix it all up. It's a lot of flim flam that they kind of throw in there.
Reality is telling you this. It's
okay, yeah. This brother may not be that smart, but he said some things that might be that might have good points to it. Let's see what this brother got to say.
So when you're looking at reality, and reality is telling you this, it's like we walk around calling ourselves African. We can't be African.
Why not?
Because we're older than the concept of Africa.
Facts.
You understand? So now, when
a bomb got to jump on that one right there.
When you think, wait a minute, if we had ancient kingdoms. So when you're looking at reality, and reality is telling you this, it's like we walk around calling ourselves African. We can't be African.
Why not?
Because we're older than the concept of Africa.
Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. It's just, you know, just some things that I be seeing on the internet. Toya say those tests are harvesting our DNA. That's deep. I ain't think about it like that. I almost wanted to take one of them tests too, because, you know, I wanted to know where my family was from.
So my point, for the next 10 years plus, I studied.
So here's another point.
Like I said, so my point, for the next 10 years plus, I studied Nigerian culture. I immersed myself in it. You guys still would not call me Nigerian.
Yes, because you don't have the same.
Even if my ancestry said I was 90% Nigerian, you guys still wouldn't call me that.
Because the answer would still be different, and it depends. And I said it depends on how. If you haven't gone through that process of immersing a culture, you can't say we won't accept you. Do that first.
You already answered.
Who said that?
So y'all proving my point. The answer
No,
is yes.
you
Y'all
literally
proving
said
my
you
point.
went in history as a black person. Not saying that I won, but for you, for example, your history is so.
You see that right there?
No, because you have to let me. You have to let me finish.
We're all from Africa. We're all from Africa.
I mean, yeah.
So you say we're trying to
that's
correct.
Generalize it.
correct.
No, it's incorrect.
That is correct.
You're from Africa, nigga. Nigeria's in Africa. You're African.
But that's a whole continent. Why would you generalize the whole continent?
Why are you disagreeing with me?
No, but it's valid to say that because you could be Tanzanian, you could. He's just trying to say Africa.
Okay, African. Okay, if you don't know, don't say it. You're African American.
So y'all see my point. She's helping to prove my point. So I appreciate you. Because you helping to prove my point. It doesn't fucking matter.
It does matter. It's like saying I'm from the United Kingdom. United Kingdom where?
Now, one thing I will say is that when you look at the features of, say, a Nigerian, Egyptians, South Africans, when you look at certain features of Africans and you look at the features of Black Americans, you definitely can tell the difference. Sure, the color of the skin may be close, but the features are a bit different. That's all. And you know, maybe there were some indigenous folks that were black. Maybe they did bring over some slaves from Africa, you know, and mixed them all up. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the pot like gumbo, and boom, you got Black Americans. You know, some of the best specimen known to this earth, Black Americans. So, you know, you could discuss it amongst yourself. I'm not really trying to like call nobody out or like make anybody hate anybody or anything like that. But when Cam said that, you know, he don't really identify as African American, I got that. Like I felt him on that. Cause really even the word Afro-American, that wasn't really like, that wasn't what they was calling us in the beginning. That was just something that they just damn near made up in the 80s. And folks was like, yeah, I wear Afro and I'm Afro-American. Like, nah, we ain't really buying that either. So, it's just something to think about, you know? Where else can I go? We're gonna do a few more topics and then we're gonna take a quick break and then come back with part 2. That kind of brings the N-word to come. That brings us around to that N-word, man. That good old N-word, man. Toya say, why do we not say the features matter in America from region to region? Why does that only apply to Africa? I feel like that because we just don't know. Or was it Africa was the name given? Like, okay, y'all really like chiming in on this topic. Africa was the name given to the continent by you know who. Yeah. Like, you know, we're not trying to do any separation or whatever. Like, you know, it's almost February, so it's almost Black History Month. We maybe, you know, bring this topic back up in February. But again, I don't think that there's anything wrong with just being considered Americans, you know, and just being proud of that. Because Black Americans are unlike any other race of people on the earth to me. It's Black Americans, no disregard to Giannis and Joel Embiid, but it's Black Americans that excel at football and basketball the way that they do. You know, but hey, even Jamaicans, like the features is kind of different, man. You know, you got your just different in features. What do we think of the player Noah Niggar and how people are excited to pitch his jersey and say his name? All right, that was kind of where I was going, Toya. You know what I'm saying? You right on point with that. So it's this white boy, and I feel like some of these last names, damn, they be made up. Like I be feeling like they just be making up some last names, and then damn, they're just sending these folks out into the world to make controversy. Cause now, you know what I'm saying, it's a white boy named Noah Nigga, or it's spelled Knigga, and now, you know, black folks is having a ball with using the white boy's name, and kind of like, you know, I don't know how I felt about that when I was just seeing, like, now all of a sudden this white boy named Nigga with his last name, and I have really never heard anybody. I tried to stay away from some of these videos, but it was hard to kind of stay away, and black folks were like, that nigga can ball too. Now, if y'all remember, Dave Chappelle had a skit about the nigga family. He was like, niggas. And now, like, so now this family has gone viral because of their last name.
James Adams of TriStateFootball.com here with Coach Ryan Knigga. Coach
Knigga,
you get the win, 34-27. It was definitely close throughout. Talk about the James Adams of TriStateFootball.com here with Coach Ryan Knigga. Coach.
So it's Knigga. It's not. It's Noah Knigga.
And they're like, I know how to pronounce my last name, so I didn't think anything of that. Like, I get why people are saying all that, but like, I know what my last name is, so that doesn't mean anything to me. But a lot of people have brought that up, so I think that is our name, just like your name. You know, that's what you grew up with, or that's what it is, and you take pride in your name.
A lot of people gave me too much credit saying I was a smart man for naming him Noah. That never crossed my mind. I'm not that damn smart.
It's funny because it is. I mean, you know, I know it. I know it. And they say, you know what I'm saying? How has the name never been like an issue or something that's come up in the past in Lawrenceburg at all?
Southern Indiana, I don't want to say that it's a popular name, but it's
Okay.
a name that's recognized in our area, in the southern state here. Some of the guys gave me a little nickname and talking to and all those types of things. But there was an issue last year when we went to the state finals with the guy that was calling the game on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
He actually went on TikTok and he had a little fun with that.
So yeah, that's my first time even playing in this video. I was just, you know, everybody's just gonna read it as nigga. They're not even gonna really say nigga. They're not gonna say, you know, Noah, you know, I don't know. Like, you know, we gonna find a way to make a joke. We gonna find a way to make a joke out of something, know what I'm saying?
Teaching Tim how to ride a bike. These are the niggers that we like. N-I-G-G-A-R, it's the Nigga family. It's the Nigga family.
Now that's the hard AR or ER.
Breakfast is served.
Look, hon, my sister just had another baby. Look at this little bundle of joy.
She's got those nigger lips.
I know, so thin. Is Tim still asleep?
I think so.
He sure is one lazy nigger.
Good morning, Mom. Morning, Dad.
Good morning. You know, Tim, we're having a dinner party tonight. I trust you'll be here.
Oh, I can't. I have my first big date with Jenny Halstead.
Jenny has a date tonight with a nigger boy from school.
What? Oh, God, no.
Oh, God,
Teddy,
no.
That's his name, Timmy Nigger.
Oh, of course. That nigger. He's a very good athlete and so well-spoken. That family's going places. I mean, we're rich. They're nigger rich.
Morning, niggas.
Why, it's Clifton, our colored milk man.
And it's my favorite family to deliver milk to. The niggas.
Yeah, you called it out. You was right on point, Toya. But again, like, I think that we kind of moving into a space where I wouldn't be surprised when a white rapper, kind of just outright uses the word and will be accepted. I think that I don't really like when we use the word online anyway, but it's when women really use it, for me, that really bothers me. And I've been thinking, like, what if I just went out and just every time I referred to women, I just said bitches? Like, what if I just got on Twitter and my Facebook and every time on social media, because I don't really like when people spell it on social media. I think that we should try to refrain from using that on social media, because when you say it in person and you can identify with who's saying it out their mouth, you can see who's saying it. But when they saying it online, anybody could get on their phone and then just, outright just say nigga and be racist or just be whatever. Just have the courage of the phone gives you on social media to say the word. But it's the women, and then some of the women be like Spanish, they be like different races or whatever. But like y'all women, y'all use the word with such a possessive way, like not my nigga, or I'm saying, anytime y'all talk about men, y'all saying niggas, and it's ignorant. It's not professional for me. So I really despise when I see women use it online, and I thought to myself, I was like, I almost want to make it a statement to say, like, what if I just said bitches all the time, just bitches? You know what I'm saying? Like, of course that wouldn't be professional, but it's just something to think about. It's something to think about.
Something sure smells good. You niggas cooking?
We sure are. There's some leftover bacon if you'd like some.
Ooh, not for me. I know better than to get between a nigga and their paw. I get my fingers bit. Here you go. I hate to bother you about this, but, you didn't pay your bill last week. And I know how forgetful you niggas are when it comes to paying bills.
It slipped my mind. Here you go. Sorry about that.
Oh, nigga, please. Nigga, please. Well, take care, Mr. N-word. I have a hot date with the wife tonight.
All right, take care.
All right, peace, nigga.
He couldn't help himself. One more time for the road, bro.
Niggas!
Hey, he couldn't help himself, man. He couldn't help himself. But yeah, man, I was just thinking, like, damn, bro. We gonna get to the point to where a white boy gonna start saying nigga and rap, and folks just gonna have to live with it or deal with it. And then all of a sudden I got online and there it was.
Can't say the word, I'ma say it for him. You're not the biggest, I'm bigger. You just a broke little nigga. And I'm young and I'm richer. 5 bands on a fit. 5 bands on a fit. Put your pillow looking like a tea bag, nigga. Can't say the word, I'ma say it for him. You're not the biggest, I'm bigger. You just a broke little nigga. And I'm young and I'm richer. 5 bands on a fit. 5 bands on a fit. Put your pillow looking like a tea bag, nigga.
Like, so some folks could say it, some folks can't. I didn't like when 6ix9ine was saying it so much, I don't want people to be able to profit off of a word like that. And afraid to say that, afraid to think that we're gonna get to a point where our traditions and the folks that were, guarding the words like that, as you get older, you kind of think about these things, and these young folks, they're not really going, like, as we can see, these young folks ain't gonna really defend our heritage in the way that they should. So it's just something to think about, and it got to start with somebody, man. It got to start with so are we gonna drop the being offended when they use that word, or are we just gonna let it ride? But it kind of got to start with the females, I think, because men gonna move for the females. Men gonna move for the females, and females, y'all get on social media, and y'all don't know no other way to describe y'all lover but to describe them with the you know what I'm saying, by nigga, like my nigga especially, and it kind of bothers me a little bit. I've actually started unfollowing people who didn't know. And I tell them, hey man, you shouldn't use that online, and they just be like, well, you just gonna have to deal with it. And I'd be like, all right, I just unfollow you then. But maybe I'm taking it too far. Maybe I'm just being mad for no reason. But yeah, we're just gonna take a quick little break. Y'all marinate on that. Discuss it in the comment box. How do you feel when folks use the word? Who gets the pass? Who doesn't get the pass? I have a friend who's from Colombia or whatever, and he uses the word, and I really don't be mad when he use it. Just like folks don't be mad when Tekashi 6ix9ine use it. So, but some folks may be mad when he use it. So you just never know. And again, when you use it in person, you should damn near own it and be ready for the consequences, if any, that comes with the use of the word. So y'all marinate on that. We're gonna take a quick little break. Again, we got a late start on the show and can't really go too long, so we only gonna play like a few songs and then come right back and wrap things up, because we got to talk about these Miami aliens. We got to talk about all the sports news. And there was a few folks that done had babies. A few babies that, were had. And also we got breeze through this Epstein list. So I appreciate y'all for staying up with your boy. And we're going to take a quick little break. We'll be right back. In the meantime, between time, stay locked. It's your boy Dame Dozha. This is the DozhaToldya Podcast. You dig. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Dozha. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's DozhaToldya.